One day, when I was away on my shrimpologies mission doing shrimp important business, I received a prophetic vision. Indeed, a beautifully designed character has been announced for Honkai Star Rail, and there was only but one problem. I wasn't gonna just turn up, pull a character, and then not even see them in the story. I had to be there myself. But this beauty awaited Trailblazers in 3.0, and I haven't played since September 2024. Meaning 4 whole patches, starting with 2.4 stood between me and the shiny thing I desired. I needed to catch up, and swiftly. So this is my silly baka journey across the tales of Xianzhou and Penacony. Maybe those recaps can refresh your memory, or maybe they can just take you back to the good old days when the shrimps walked the earth. Today we begin with 2.4, the finest dew under the pristine blue. So please, take it away, walk through shrimp. Alright, we have a lot of ground to cover. First on our to-do list. Going to prison? Let's just pick the right patch, and we begin by receiving an invitation to visit Xianzhou from none other than Jing Yuan himself, but it's not an invitation to go to prison. It's an invitation to word dance, and I did hear about word dance before, I just misunderstood it a little. When Weld pronounces it, it makes more sense that it's a war dance, a dance after the war. I kind of read it as a warden of the prison. Wardens in the prison. You get my point, right? Finally making our way to Luofu, we first receive a message from Yanqing and meet him about 3 seconds later. But the meeting is cut short with a cutscene? Oh, embarrassing. Okay. The doggies. The doggies. We deal with them. Dispatch of these ruffians. And although Yanqing has his sword stolen, a bigger problem becomes evident. What is it about little girls in Honkai Star Rail not giving them shoes? Is it like a discrimination thing? Is it maybe, I don't know, a fashion thing? Is it kind of a the cold will make you stronger thing, and all the rusty nails that cause sepsis will make you stronger too?
Wait, my sword!
I'm sorry about your sword, Yanqing. Have you tried maybe going barefoot? Maybe then you'd get stronger and not lose your sword. After providing Yanqing with this sound advice, we meet our first villain, yes, this obvious. And then we promptly head out to Palace of Astrum, where we make a few introductions.
Allow me to introduce you.
Some not so pleasant ones. The Sword Stealer.
It's you!
After witnessing this little brat get away with theft, lack of manners, and extreme disrespect.
Yanqing.
No! Yun Li! I was left a little angry. But it was time to move on and spy on the meeting of generals and their retainers when it came down to Merlin's Clofei Shao, who we were yet to meet, although all what we witnessed was political conspiracy talk, after which we were released to the outside the Palace of Astrum, where Dong Hong has kindly explained the political conspiracies to us. Turns out, dearly beloved General Jing Yuan was being suspected by Xianzhou Alliance in terrible things. We were just invited to help clear his reputation, but since selling reputation is our passive skill for our active quest, we've decided to help Yanqing and headed off to the Artisan Commission.
Can I really reason with you Xianzhou people?
Where we've met a familiar dog.
You jerk! Who are you calling a dog?
Stirring troubles. Our old pal Scott here was refusing to have his IPC shipment be inspected, and only with the involvement of Lingsha, a new cauldron master, we've managed to crack his defenses and crack into the IPC containers, where we found some very dangerous dogs. After dealing with the Gundam Mecha dogs, the entire shipment of dangerous robots was sent to the Shackling prison, still not our turn to go there, while we were invited to follow Lingsha, have some tea, and share with her our suggestions for revitalizing the Alchemy Commission. We had suggestions for revitalizing the commission? After traveling to the Alchemy Commission, we ended up not getting any tea. I thought we were here to have some tea, but where's the tea? And had Lingsha further speak against Jing Yuan and his past involvement in exiling her master and Lingsha herself by proxy from Xianzhou, Jing Yuan just can't catch a break in 2.4. And things don't get better yet, cause next we get a visit from a rat who I'm very unhappy to see.
It wasn't me who took your sword. It was you who lost focus.
I swear, officer, it wasn't me who took this person's wallet. He just lost focus. That's when Lingsha decides to let the two settle their score through through fair combat by having Yanqing and Yun Li clean out the emanations around the area, but I don't intend to play fair and make sure to secure the win for Yanqing through any means necessary. Chug, chug, chug. And how does it go, you may ask?
I win, Miss Yunli!
Very well, of course, although Yunli still refuses to return the sword, this little red. Instead, she escalates the situation to the point where General Fei Xiao has to intervene. But just as this intervention fixes one issue and Yanqing gets his sword back at last, it also brings our attention to certain troubles surrounding Fei Xiao the Malin's Claw. She is in Luofu to investigate Jing Yuan, yes, but there is also something seriously wrong with her health and she has just visited Bailu, in vain it seems, which also greatly troubles her retainer Jiao Chu. On our side we return to General Jing Yuan. Hello, it's me. Did you miss me? Explaining his side of the story to General Huayan, who believes him.
I believe in you.
And he has a gift for Luofu, a prize for a winner of the upcoming Warden's Ringmaster Challenge, Yanqing being the Ringmaster. Although it's hard to call it a gift when Yunli, that red, intends to win it back for Zhiming. But to that, General Huayan says,
You'll need to work together.
and Yanqing and Yunli are forced to take in March 7th as their apprentice.
Me?
Wait, me? No, me. But this is a story for day 2. For now, we follow up on Fei Xiao, who meets up with Yukong in the Aurum Alley, where we learn a third purpose for her visit to Xianzhou. A Borisin warhead now contained in our target destination, Shackling Prison. Which is why I'm gonna go there and release him. Or will I? Who knows? Day 2. On day 2, March starts off on her sword journey. We'll leave Yanqing with a solid advice for that. Don't go easy on her in a sword journey. And we import March 7th with the words of wisdom too.
You're so heartless.
The swords don't have a heart. On a sword journey. On a sword journey, Yanqing and Yunli try to outdo each other through the means of bribery, gifting. And how does it all go?
That's the right way to learn. You're quite the theorist, huh?
I would like to be excluded from this narrative. Executive decision, we are skipping this training montage. What's next? It's a visit from Jiao Chu, who is only here to drop a piano in the forest. Jiao Chu introduces tumbled dust, medicinal extract used in small doses as an aesthetic, and in large doses as dangerous blood thinner, capable of affecting even long-lived species. Dreamy Mikey, I wonder if that will be relevant later. The group heads to Stargaze Nevalia for an impromptu tour of a sky splitter, but something's in the air. He's just snorking his snuffing here. And although we do get to take a look at the sky splitter, it turns into something more of a...
That's why I wield my sword.
A sword journey! Precisely a sword journey. Jiao Chu leaves shortly after, and without the supervision of an adult, the gangster runs into trouble. Thankfully, Yanqing got acting chops.
Like, whoosh!
And the gang keeps their identities a secret to spy on the obvious evildoers they just found. Yay! Stealth mission is also part of the sword journey. No swords involved whatsoever. After a successful spy mission, we finally learn the terrible truth.
If you find one cockroach on
Hold
the
up.
express,
There are cockroaches in the express! Oh, and I guess there are also Borisin walking around Luofu pretending to be Xianzhou natives, But now it's time to do what we've all been waiting for. Go get incarcerated! This is how we finally get it done. We and Jing Yuan answer Fei Xiao's questions related to Jing Yuan's investigation. Satisfied, Fei Xiao sends us to the prison to record our detailed statements through a karmic mirror.
I'll have to ask the two nameless to visit the Shackling prison.
Woo, yeah, woo, woo, we get to complete the to-do list. Are you imprisoning us? Fei Xiao then reveals her intentions to transfer Hulei the Borisin Lord to Yao Qing's ship. She has sent her retainers to handle this, while Trailblazer and Dang Hang follow suit with their own mission. Not sure Dang Hang is the optimal choice for this, but 'tis done, and it is time to head in. Let me in! Let me in! Let me in! Very cool. Cool. Yeah. That's great. I see. Yeah. Now, let me out! Let me out! Let me out! We briefly switch our PV to Jiao Chu as he and Mozu venture to the depths of Shackling Prison with Shui as their guide. Things, of course, aren't right, and something's in the air here too. Snorking his snorkeling here. Snorking his snuffing.
Maybe I'm just imagining things.
But you're not an imaginary character, Jiao Chu. All I'm saying is start trusting your snorkeling sniffle some more. No matter, back to us, the Trailblazer. At this point, we are still in the Shackling prison and they are not letting us out. Even though it's cold and dark here and I want to go home, Anya arrives to be our escort as we travel to the comic mirror down below, but as always, plans go astray and soon we have a fateful encounter. Ooh! I needed this. Oh, we finally meet. A place for me to spend all that. I'll come back, my dear. We'll see each other very soon. Bye. Bye. But not goodbye forever. But we also find the APC shipment of Gundam doggies that has been confiscated earlier. Tis all coming together. And the doggy robots start up a bit of a prison break riot and no one is there to take action. Except for us. But what about Jiaochu's group? They are all also unique model characters, meaning they must be very capable and resilient to the plot. Well, they sure do take a lot of actions, such as meeting the prison break organizer.
You can call me.
Mock talk on the clock, but the party never stops. No, woohoo! Feeding Mock talk on the clock some soup. Look at that. Disgraceful. I'm starving. Watching prison break happen. Who let the dog out? Getting slaughtered. And being taken hostage. Great work, Jiaochu's group. I couldn't have done it better myself. And in fact, we aren't doing much better in the Trailblazer group. I assumed we would circumvent the escape, save the hostage, kill Hulei. Hooray, hooray, we are winners, shrimps get dinners. Wrong, prison break. We quickly realize that most we can hope for is locking Hulei in here with us, but least we can do is escape the shackling prison before Hulei locks us all in here for good. We are jailbreaking, which is the best part of being in prison. After all, why else would you go to prison if not to break out of there? For legal purposes, I'm a law-abiding shrimp and I'd never go to prison for jailbreaking fun. Another plot complication happens. Boris and are being helped by intruders who can turn invisible. And no, it's not Moza who we shortly pick up for our prison break club. It's Cloud Him Magic, meaning... Ooh, wait. The Ravidiator is in cahoots with Borisin. Yeah, now you know. Ooh, chest. In the end, we managed to make it just in time for the last train. The last prison door. Thank you, Dang Hang. Nice shot. And with that, the jailbreak is a success and the news of Hulei's escape are safely delivered to the generals. But don't forget, everything else is terrible. A dangerous criminal and his gang are on the loose, with a high-value hostage masquerading as normal citizens, assisted by Vidiatoris, all on the cusp of a very public festival. And this is where we leave 2.4. All will be resolved shortly in a 2.5 sequel, coming soon, as we here in the Shrimp Studios are shrimp running for our life through the patches leading to Amphoreus and Amphoreus itself. But until then, hello again, and I bid you a good afternoon, good evening, and good night.